Hi, I'm Moonchildlexi, and I am here with you to be a guide on your own spiritual awakening, blossoming process. And today is day 27 as we are collectively going through a journey of transformation through the use of short stories. The card that I pulled for today is a number 57. This reduces to a 12, which further reduces to a 3. So a lot of numerical energy here. Let's keep it simple, right? This is a lot of thought-provoking sparks and seeds of transformation that have been planted over this period of time. And these are mystical insights to produce change and new beginnings and choices to be made. So again, you are in that creator's seat. And just like that, a whole language translated from numbers 5, 7, 12, 3. You are in control here. By your small choices and decisions is your sphere of control. The word for the story today is intelligence. And we show a woman. We have colors standing out like red and yellow, so rooted in confidence. She is holding a light. So the light on the path is she's looking for something, it appears here. It's a green candle, so I like that it's also like right in front of her heart. There's a lot of people though, like kind of like in a begging like position. So I'm curious what the story is here. But I find the word interesting. If you haven't already, be sure to watch the day before and collectively what we've built at. But these are timeless. So even in this moment, the word of intelligence, just yesterday, we were talking about letting go of the knowledge that you have because to practice and do the act is what is needed over the book knowledge. What is the book if we need you to perform the act now? It'd be concerning if your doctor was pulling out their school books to diagnose and treat you in the moment. You want someone that's confident and not just the knowledge, but the intelligence to execute this, for example. So intelligence and knowledge are not the same. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Let us all know. We are born blissful. It is our birthright. But people are so foolish. They don't even claim their birthright. They become more interested in what others possess and they start running after those things. They never look within. They never search in their own house. The intelligent person will begin his search from his inner being. That will be his first exploration. Because unless I know what is within me, how can I go on searching all over the world? It is such a vast world, and those who have looked within have found it instantly, immediately. It is not a question of a gradual progress. It is a sudden phenomena, a sudden enlightenment. Know thyself. Know thyself. Because in order to love thyself, you must know thyself. And by knowing thyself, because we are in a holographic world, you now know a sliver of what is eternal, of what is source, because there's some of that there in you too. I have heard, before we jump into the story, the title of this story is Rabia and the Riddle of the Lost Needle. I have heard about a very great Sufi mystic woman, Rabia el Adwiya. One evening, people found her sitting on the road searching for something. She was an old woman. Her eyes were weak, and it was difficult for her to see. So the neighbors came to help her. They asked, "What are you searching for?" Rabia said, "The question is irrelevant. I am searching. If you can help me, help." They laughed and said, "Rabia, have you gone mad? You say our question is irrelevant, but if we don't know what you're searching for, how can we help?" Rabia said, "Only just to satisfy you." "Okay, just to satisfy you. I am searching for my needle. I have lost my needle." They started helping her, but immediately they became aware of the fact that the road was very big and the needle was a very, very tiny thing. So then they asked Rabia, "Please tell us where you lost it, the exact precise place. Otherwise, it is difficult. The road is big and we can go on searching and searching forever. Where did you lose it?" Rabia said, "Ask again. You ask an irrelevant question. How is it concerned with my search?" They stopped. They said, "You have certainly gone crazy." Rabia said, "Okay, just to satisfy you, I have lost it in my house." They asked, "Then why are you searching here?" And Rabia is reported to have said, "Because here there is light, and there is no light inside." The sun was setting, and there was a little light still left on the road. This parable is very significant. Have you ever asked yourself what you're searching for? Have you ever made it a point of deep meditation to know what you are searching for? No? Even if in some vague moments, dreaming moments, you have some inkling of what you are searching for, it is never precise, it is never exact. You have not yet defined it. If you try to define it, the more it becomes defined, the more you will feel that there is no need to search for it. The search can continue only in a state of vagueness, in a state of dreaming. When things are not clear, you simply go on searching, pulled by some inner urge, pushed by some inner urgency. One thing you do know, you need to search. This is an inner need, but you don't know what you're seeking. And unless you know what you're seeking, how can you find it? It is vague. You think it is in money, power, prestige, respectability, but then you see people who are respectable, people who are powerful, they are also seeking. Then you see people who are tremendously rich. They are also seeking. To the very end of their life, they are seeking. So richness is not going to help. Power is not going to help. The search continues in spite of what you have. The search must be for something else. These names, these labels, power, money, prestige, these are just to satisfy your mind. They are just to help you feel that you are searching for something, that something is still undefined, a very vague feeling. The first thing is for the real seeker, for the seeker who has become a little alert, aware, is to define the search, to formulate a clear-cut concept of it. What is it? To bring it out of the dreaming consciousness, to look into it directly, to face it. Immediately, a transformation starts happening. If you start defining your search, you will start losing your interest in the search. The more defined it becomes, the less of it is there. Once it is clearly known what it is, suddenly it disappears. It exists only when you are not attentive. Let it be repeated. The search exists only when you are sleepy. The search exists only when you are not aware. The unawareness creates the search. Yes, Rabia is right. Inside, there is no light. And because there is no light, and no consciousness inside, because you go on searching outside, because outside it seems more clear. Our senses are all extroverted. The eyes open outwards, the hands move, spread outwards, the legs move into the outside, the ears listen to the outside noises, sounds. Whatsoever is available to you is all opening towards the outside. All of the five senses more in an extrovert way. You start searching there where you see, feel, touch, the light of the senses falls outside and the seeker is inside. The dichotomy has to be understood. The seeker is inside, but because the light is outside, the seeker starts moving in an ambitious way, trying to find something outside which will be fulfilling. It is never, let me repeat this, it is never going to happen. It has never happened. It cannot happen in the nature of things, because unless you have sought the seeker, all your search is meaningless. Meaningless unless you come to know who you are. All you seek is futile because you don't know the seeker. Without knowing the seeker, how can you move in the right dimension, in the right direction? It is impossible. The first things should be considered first. If all seeking stopped and you have suddenly become aware that now there is only one thing to know, who is the seeker in me? What is this energy that wants to seek? Who am I? Then there is transformation. All values change suddenly. You start moving inwards. Then Rabia is no longer sitting on the road searching for a needle that is lost somewhere in the darkness of one's own inner soul. Once you have started moving inwards, in the beginning, it is very dark. Rabia is right. In the beginning, it is very, very dark, because for lives together, you have never been inside. Your eyes have been focused on the outside world. And just like when you come from outside into a dark room and your eyes have to readjust, your pupils have to redilate to the atmosphere it's in, and then you can start to see. It is just like our inner work. Finish the story. Have you watched it? Sometimes when you come in from the road where it is very sunny and there is a bright light, and then suddenly you come into the house, it is very dark because the eyes are focused on the outside light. Where there is much light, the pupils of the eyes shrink. They shrink. In darkness, the eyes have to relax. But if you sit a little while, by and by, the darkness disappears. There is more light. Your eyes are settling. For many lives, you have been outside in the hot sun, in the desert, in the world. So when you go in, you have completely forgotten how to readjust your eyes. Meditation is nothing but a readjust to your eyes, for your vision, for your inner vision, for your eyes. And if you go on looking inside, it takes time. Gradually, slowly, you start feeling a beautiful light inside, but it is not an aggressive light. It is not like the sun. It is more like the moon. It is not glaring. It is not dazzling. It is very cool. It is not hot. It is very compassionate. It is very soothing. It is a balm. By and by, when you have adjusted to the inside light, you will see that you are the very source. The seeker is the sought. Then you will see the treasure is within you, and the whole problem was that you were seeking for it outside. You were seeking for it somewhere outside, and it has always been here within you. You were seeking in the wrong direction, that's all. I love the moon. And I know right now in the States, when this is being recorded, we just got back from Artemis visiting the moon. And I said I like the moon because this interests me. But what is it really doing for us? What is it doing for me, my soul? For you, your soul? For the advancement of us all? Yeah, so say travel. Again, I just felt the need to express this right now. Be an inner traveler on your own inner world. Astral travel allows for exploration for all. Space travel allows it for just the selected, the specially trained, which, again, fine. But I think we should know our own home before we know what's outside our home. Like that, why don't we explore our oceans, but we want to explore the space ocean? Unbiased opinions jumping in here. Unpopular opinions, I guess is the word, jumping in here. But to end here, that's probably one of my favorite messages so far. I want to look up lyrics to a song by Janae Aiko, Guidance. Go listen to Guidance after this message. It's beautiful. I got a light inside of me. I got a light that's guiding me. And the message the day before, right? Light on the path. Yes, Creator, Spirit is going to give you those lightning flash bolts, but you got to be focused and on your path, looking inside. Not one person has the answer for you, because the mysteries are a mystery for a reason. That answer to the question, who am I, is a mystery for each of us to discover on our own by your own inner journey. Light inside of me, guiding me, finally I can see you. And it took me so much time. Light inside of me, guiding me, finally I can leave you. Think I got it right this time. Well, I guess that is just what I get, because I did what I did, and you said what you said and meant it. And you really bring out the best in me, and I cannot thank you enough. I guess that's why God's blessing me. Because I got this light inside of me. I got a light that's guiding me. I got a lot of God in me. And I can stand alone because I got this light inside of me. But the good news is you're not alone. Because I got my little light, and you others have your little lights. And until next time.